here we are. This is the structure deck that I created. So it changes from pulling the souls. You take 2 souls out and you take 1 soul servant out. So you have 1 magician souls and 1, I'm sorry, and 2 soul servant. And then it changes the deck to the budget. It's the structure deck that I created. It's the one that's getting pretty famous on YouTube, and you see me murdering tier 1. Not tier 0, but tier 1 decks. But it's really awesome because it's very cheap. It's like the only cards that are expensive are souls and servant. That's it. Everything else in the deck is like super, super cheap. If you can get it from the structure deck, you can squeeze about $15, like I said. But the issue, like everybody knows, and this is why the profile became famous, because it's not the US, it's the Asian structure, remember? Because I wanted to prove I can build a better deck than anybody in the world at an affordable price. Konami is not doing a good job. So here we go. So we're gonna start off here, and I'm gonna show you what it means. So look, so we're gonna start here, and in reality, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what we could draw here. Okay, we're gonna go for this. Let's see what we can create, okay? I'm just trying to figure things out here. We're gonna go for that just for now. And then we're gonna go ahead and eat, because you have to remember you always have to prepare for the bestial. And then check this out. So we're going to dump the brick, get the magician. And you have to remember that the whole point of you're not really doing anything else other than, hopefully you remember, which is you're drawing into the deck, because you have to look at the deck that let's see here. You have to look at the deck, because that's all you're doing. You're looking at the deck. And then check this out here. So we're gonna dump, and then we're gonna bring out the Dark Mission Girl. Check this out. This is why this deck is so popular now. Guaranteed, no one in the world is more powerful than this budget. This is the budget. Like, it's no BS. I'm being serious. And this is why I love this version more, because it's $15 to $20, but you see for yourself how freaking broken it is. It's like scary broken, like getting your ass kicked broken. And the regular AC 130, I think it needs to change to 2 servant. I think I added another one, but it doesn't need it. So look at the freaking board. So that's not all. That's not all. Right now, what I'm gonna do, you're gonna get blown away. And this is the profile I told you to build on Master Duel. So we don't need this, so it's in the back. So check this out, man. I don't even think we've played I'm trying to remember right now. Did we get the, oh, we haven't. Okay, so we'll try it right now. So check this out, man. Like I'm being serious. Like, check this out. And make sure you've activated all your other effects. you can stack whatever you want there to draw it. So this is why this deck is the most broken and most cheapest deck in the world. Like, you get chills playing this version. It gives you chills. It's like wild. It's like a freak accident that I created. It's definitely the best deck I've ever created in my life because it's the world's cheapest and at the same time it's the world's most powerful deck. So here you're gonna want to draw more, so you'll put that card there. So in reality, um, because you have Rod in the graveyard here, let's see, we have Rod, right? Yeah, you have Rod. So what happens here is you set this face down, and so your opponent's gonna go right, and he's gonna try to like activate anything. So you Omni negate, and when you discard, you want to discard the Dark Mission Girl first so that it can make the souls live. Because if you don't, if you leave it in there, then only Dark Magician will count. So that's a no-no. You'll lose. Your chances of losing will increase. So when you negate that, then they're going to try like to bring a monster. You're going to trigger the effect of Eternal to banish, and then you pop the Dark Magician. And that's going to send the Rod to your hand when you trigger it, and then Dark Magician goes to the graveyard, and then the Omni negate is live for the Dragoon. And all you did was use Naruto, and you already banished. So you negated, banished, and then they're gonna try to play like Super Poly or Dark Ruler no more. But what you do is if they play any other spell, you trigger the effect of Dragoon and you Omni negate. So all they have left is the Board Breaker. So when they play the Board Breaker tier 1, tier 0, they'll run into the, what's it called? Into the right hand, so it'll burn it. So that's already one banish, and then 3 negates, and that equals 4. And then they have 6, so they have 2 more cards. So when they try to spam, you trigger. There can only be 1, and you send the Naruto to the graveyard, and then your Soul Servant is live for a 2 draw. So they'll underturn and their hand is empty, everything, you negated it, and they're gonna top deck, and then you go again, right? And then when you draw, you're gonna use let's see in the graveyard. If you don't have Dark Magic Attack, we don't have Dark Magic Attack. Let's see. No, we don't have Dark Magic Attack. So what you do is you're gonna trigger Eternal Soul to draw Dark Magic Attack to your hand. Once you draw Dark Magic Attack to your hand, you're going to trigger in the effect in the graveyard Soul Servant. That's going to allow you to draw 2 more. So you drew 1 from the draw phase and you drew 3 cards. So that's 4. So you have 4 cards on your hand. You have Dragoon on the field. You have the right hand in this lockdown with the banish. So, and you have 4. So at the point the opponent is finished, because he's top decking, he has to get through 1 Dragoon, 2 the right hand, and then the circle, and then the lockdown. So there's nothing he can do, and he top deck, and then you'll pop and attack. You can even trigger a card and then trigger the effect of Dragoon to Omni negate your own card. And when you do that, that's gonna boost them to 4,000. So you do the pop and then attack for 4,000, and he has nothing. So he's gonna top deck again. And by that time, you would already have drawn like the village, or you'll draw, what's that called? Twin Twister to pop any cards. And with the Twin Twister, you can pop there can only be 1 to open the field. And from there, you can go into a Dragonite, or you can set Dark Bribe, or there's a lot of other cards that you have. You can summon the Dark Magicians, or you can even tap into more Dragoons if you want. And when you start noticing, the deck, the field has 4 to 5 negates and like 4 to 5 interruption, which is 10. And you're wondering what the heck just happened. And when you look at the deck, look at the number of the deck, the cards. So if you're gonna draw 4, that your deck is at 19. It's only your second turn. So the rest of your deck is worthless because you already drew it all, because you have 3 ofs and 2 ofs. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. And this is the profile you have to play. It's called the Dragonite Structure Deck. It's the AC 130 and the Structure Deck version. So you need to change your deck in Master Duel to this profile. You need to change it to this profile. And that's why the deck that you have is not the accurate one, because you put cards that don't belong there. But I'm going to be showing you the profile once again, so hold on. So here's the profile. Once again, look at it. I showed it to you last time, but you must have forgotten. Look at it. It has a specific number of cards because all of it is set up to do a lot of negations and interruptions. So on the Master Duel, you can't play Dragoon, but you don't really need it because you saw the negations we can do. And even if they were to out, because you wouldn't have the Dragoon, even without the Naruto, it doesn't matter because you trigger the Circle Eternal. And then you'll have the Bribe up there together with the Skill Drain. So there's nothing they can do. From the beginning, they've been wasting your time. And this is the correct profile. Use it, play it, and win most of all your duels. It can compete with any tier 1, like any diamond deck that is in Master Duel. This deck can kill it. It can crush it easy. And that's it for the video. This one's gonna be a longer one, but you saw what I was talking about. And this is the profile that I want you to have, not the other one. The other one is for more advanced. This one's the budget, and it was created for one purpose: Master Duel. So with that having been said, you guys take care. God bless, and Dark Magic Attack.